Thank you for joining us today from an introduction to the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is used to talk about actions or events that begin in the past, but continue to the present. It is formed with the auxiliary verb have or has and the past participle form of the main verb. For example, I have eaten breakfast. He has finished his homework. It can also be used to talk about experiences or changes in our lives. For example, I have visited Paris 3 times. Now please practice saying the following sentences. Repeat after me. I have eaten breakfast. He has finished his homework. I have visited Paris 3 times. She has been to Cairo. They have not seen that new movie. I haven't done my homework yet. Good job! We often use the present perfect tense to talk about unfinished actions. The present perfect tense is often used to talk about actions or events that started in the past and continue into the present. For example, she has been studying Spanish for 3 years. They have lived in Los Angeles since 2015. The present perfect tense can also be used with just, already, and yet to talk about recent or incomplete actions. For example, I have just finished my work. Have you finished your book yet? Now, practice using the present perfect tense again. Repeat after me. She has been studying Spanish for 3 years. They have lived in Los Angeles since 2015. I have just finished my work. Have you finished your book yet? One have studied English since childhood. I have played baseball for a long time. The present perfect tense is also used to talk about actions or events that happened at an indefinite time in the past. For example, we have visited Italy before. He has seen that movie many times. It is often used with adverbs such as ever, never, already, yet, and so far. For example, have you ever eaten sushi? I have never been to Asia. Once again, please practice saying, we have visited Italy before. He has seen that movie many times. Have you ever eaten sushi? I have never been to Asia. Have you ever been to South Africa? I haven't finished my homework yet. I've been to the UK 3 times so far. The present perfect tense is also often used to talk about actions or events that happened at a specific time in the past. For example, I have seen that movie before. He has visited his grandparents twice this year. We cannot use the present perfect tense with specific times in the past. For example, I saw him yesterday, not I have seen him yesterday. So what is the difference between the present perfect tense and the present simple tense? The present perfect tense is used for actions or events that have a connection to the present, while the simple past tense is used for events that are complete. For example, I have lost my keys versus I lost my keys, simple past tense. The present perfect tense is also used for experiences in our lives, while the simple past is used for specific times in the past. For example, I have traveled to many countries versus I traveled to France last summer. What is the missing word in these sentences? How did you do? Are you ready to answer? The answers are: I have never been to the USA. He has watched that movie twice. She has lived in New Zealand for 3 years. They haven't heard the news yet. Can you rewrite the following sentences using the present perfect tense? She ate sushi for dinner last night. They went to Guam on their vacation. He finished the book yesterday. I lived in America from 1999 to 2002. Are you finished? Now please think about your answers to these questions. If you can, write them down or say them aloud. Have you traveled to Europe? Have you ever been to Jamaica? Have you ridden a horse before? How many times have you eaten ramen? Where have you been this year? What have you done this month? Have you studied today? What have you been doing recently? Very interesting. Finally, see if you can make your own questions. Find a friend and ask them, or join our online lessons and use them to learn about others and improve your English. Take your time and watch this lesson again if you need to. Thank you for joining us at Eigo Garden. I hope this lesson was useful, and if you want to continue learning, join our lessons. We have so many lessons with the best teachers and flexible timings, so why wait? Thank you, and great job!